Granny. Grammy Colleen Crochets. Hello. Let's see who else is going to join us. There's a couple people in there. Don't forget your thummies. Hey, Quilty. How are you? Hello. Blessings to you. Is it Shatika? Shatika Woods. Nice to meet you. Come on in. This is an impromptu live. I haven't gone live in quite some time. And I figured Miss Jeannie, Butterfly Dreams, is not doing her live today. So I figured I'd jump on for a little bit. Hey, Donna. Hey, Raven. How are you? I'm well. Hi, Sanita. How are you, darling? Nice to see you. I'm well, just really busy. The world of human resources is ever busy, ever challenging. There's always something new every day. Absolutely. How are you guys doing? How are you doing, Sanita? What's going on with you? I keep my eye out and I try to join as many lives as possible. I'm usually just in the background watching. Oh, to Mondays. Okay. Okay. I saw a message that I guess she was going to do something tonight. You just got off? Just got off of work? I left work today at 4 and I came home because my husband wasn't feeling well, and lo and behold, he was just being a big baby. He's already up and about, driving me crazy. So how are you guys doing? Have you guys been to Hobby Lobby? Did you guys get any yarn? Are you guys working on any projects? Let's see. There's a couple people here that I don't recognize that are new, like Grammy, Colleen. I think this is the first time that she's joined my live. No Hobby Lobby for you, Quilty. I know. I'm so sorry. But listen, I put up a video the other day, and if there's something in there that you like, please let me know. I'll be more than happy to send it to you. You can just work out the expense for the cost of the yarn. I wouldn't put anything on it, and the cost of the shipping. I'd be more than happy to send you some, so you can get your hands on some Hobby Lobby stuff. I mean, I don't do it for to make money. Yep. I was going to go to bed early, then I got sorry. I didn't mean to detour you from going to bed now. If you want, you can still go to bed and just put me in on your nightstand tutorials, so everyone needs me. Yeah, I joined YouTube maybe 2 months ago. Oh, awesome, Colleen. That's awesome. So I was mentioning, no, I'm up. Said no, I'm not going to bed right now. No. So I had mentioned that I'm going to be putting up a tutorial probably next week. It's called the waddle stitch. It's very similar to the Suzette stitch, which I have a tutorial for. But if anybody's interested in the waddle, it's very similar. So it's perfect for baby blankets. It's super easy, and because I'm all about the baby blankets. I make so many baby blankets that I want a stitch that is pretty, not too bulky. I'm in Florida, so you guys know that I like it light and airy, but not too airy, because of course it's to cover babies. So yeah, I'll be putting up a tutorial soon. And I feel guilty because I stopped at Hobby Lobby on my way home from work today, just to get something that I was short on, and picked up a couple things. So if you guys don't mind waiting here just a second, let me go get the samples I'm going to show you. Ashira, how are you, honey? I'm well. I'm well. I'm so glad to see you. Let me go get the samples really quick. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. My seat is not moving from there. Make sure I don't fall off. Hey. So I wanted to show you guys the difference. I want to make sure I don't lose my stitcher. The difference on the Suzette stitch and the waddle stitch. Everybody's saying hi to each other. Hi, Quilty and Sanita. Hi, Lashera. I'm fine, sweet. I'm so glad. So this is, I don't know how well you can see it. I know it's the light's coming in, so it's kind of bright. But this is a Suzette stitch, and I do have a tutorial on how to do this stitch. It's beautiful for baby blankets. Like I said, it's not bulky. It's not really solid. There's a little bit of a airiness to it. So this one is the Suzette stitch, and this one is the waddle stitch. So you guys can see the difference. And this one is the waddle stitch. I don't want to lose my stitch here. Go this way. See if I can show you. Cover this with my head. Try to cover the. This is the waddle stitch. I don't know how well I can show it. I'm hoping that when I record it, you'll see it much better. I'm going to put a picture of them side by side so you guys can see. It is a really pretty stitch. Like I said, it's not bulky, very beautiful, and it's perfect for baby blankets. If you're like me and constantly making baby blankets, it's going to be an awesome stitch for that. And it's very easy, and it works up quite fast. Guys, I must tell you that I started using these hooks, and I'm in love with them. Maybe because I hold my hook like a pencil. So I love it. Thank you, Lashara. Oh, thank you, Colleen. I appreciate that. So yeah, these hooks, actually, I just ordered a couple more. Some of the sizes I didn't have. And it has become my favorite hook. For those of you who know me, you guys know I'm a pencil holder. I'm kind of weird. It's not really a pencil holder. It's more like I don't know. I think it's kind of prissy looking, but this is how I crochet, like this. So, hey Samantha, welcome in. Don't forget your thummies. So yeah, so this tutorial for this stitch is coming really soon. I'm working on this baby blanket. It's gonna be a set, a beanie, and the blanket. This is my second ball of. This is an old Premier cotton yarn. I can't remember the name right now. I don't have the ball band with me, but it's been pretty good. It does split a little bit, but in all, it's been pretty easy to work it up. Yes, Quilty is textured, but it's not. If you mean texture like having lumps or like bobbles and stuff like that, no, it's a solid. Comes out as a solid fabric. Let me see if you can see it. I have this really bad glare behind me from the sun coming through the window, so it's really kind of hard to tell also because the yarn is so light, but it's texture. It's got a really pretty texture, but it's not heavy like I said before, and it's not like having bobbles where after a while the material just gets really heavy. It's really pretty. And I'll try to put in my community a little picture so you guys can see them side by side and have a better idea. Thank you. Thank you. Free handling made. Hello, everybody in the chat. Purple Crochet and more with Dreamy. Nice to meet you guys. There's a lot of new faces, a lot of new people here, which is great. Thank you guys for joining me in this impromptu live. Like I was saying before, I have not come live in, I would say, well over a year. Actually, the last live I joined was in December, which was the challengers. So we had our last live in December where we showed our projects. Hi Maribel, how are you, sweetheart? Nice to see you. Samantha's working on my cottage core mosaic blanket. Oh my god, that's gonna be so beautiful. That's BFF. Hi, love. Love Pray and Crochet with Raven says that looks light. And yes, Raven, that's exactly right. And that's the reason why I used this type of cotton yarn. And I like those stitches so much, like the Suzette stitch. And now this swaddle stitch is going to be my second favorite because, especially here in Florida, number one, many blankets are really soft and heavy and warm. And sometimes it's way too warm for the babies here. And I was in, like I put in my like I said in my video that I've uploaded recently, I get so many compliments back from new moms and dads when I gift them a blanket because they say it's quickly become their favorite because it's not too heavy, it's not too hot, and they're not overly big, where it's easy for them to manage, especially little babies and newborns. Hi, Chris. Welcome in. Samantha, Maribel saying hi, Samantha. Samantha saying hi to Maribel. Everybody saying hi to each other. That's awesome. Hi, Lashera. Judy saying hey, BFF. Hello, everyone. Natural. Nene? Is that it? I think Natural Nene is. I've seen you before in other lives, but I think you probably new to being in my life. Well, welcome, you guys. It's awesome to see you guys. Lashera is saying hi to Natural Nene. Ren, is that your name? Renee. Okay. I'll try to remember. My memory is the worst. You guys, a lot of you guys know that. My memory is the worst. I've been in HR for so long and I've met so many people that I can't retain names anymore. I will see faces and recognize them, but names, oh my God, it's the worst. I feel ashamed saying that, but it's true. So, also wanted to mention these are a beanie that I made with this blanket. I made this headband and this beanie is a gift for a coworker who's having a little girl in September. So this is for her. Samantha, how long I've been crocheting? Actually, I learned from my grandmother when I was about 10 years old, and I picked it back up probably, I'm going to say probably, how old is my godniece? Probably about 10, 12 years old, 10, 12 years ago. No. Yeah, about on or about, on and off. I'm originally from Puerto Rico, but I live in Florida, in Central Florida. You guys who are like Lashera, whoever is got the blue wrench, feel free to drop any links for any of the other channels. If anybody else has a channel here, if you guys can do that, that'll be great. I know Quilty has access, Lashera has access. Um, I made this. I made this 13 and a half only because it's got stretch. But based on my research, I guess the baby circumference, especially newborn baby circumference, anywhere from 13 to 15 inches. That is. If somebody can drop Samantha's link, that would be great. Spring, welcome in, the fiber enthusiast. We're saying hi to beautiful Raven. So another question that I got a lot in my last email is about the bags that I use because I don't know if you guys saw my last video, but I keep my yarn bagged. I'll buy it and I'll bag it. Thank you, Sanita. I appreciate you. Maribel, thank you as well, honey. I appreciate you guys. I know there's a lot of blue wrenches on, so I know that you guys are all coming back here and can help. Just put the links up of anybody that may want to share their channel. It's, guys, with me, I'm very easy. I don't have memberships. Um, it's really, if you guys have a channel and just helping each other out, I have no issues in posting them. So by all means, anybody who's in blue, who's got a blue wrench, whoever wants to put up a link for anybody else in the chat, feel free to do that. I'm perfectly fine. So I got a lot of feedback asking me about the bags that I use and where did I get them. So the bag is like this. It's a cellophane bag. They're 12 by 16 large resealable bags from Amazon. If you have Amazon Prime, you can get them through Amazon Prime. And for 200 bags that you can reseal, because it's got a little, you take off the little strip, and this actually, the tape reseals. You can use it many times. You can open it and close it many times. It's right now, they're on sale for $17.99 for a pack of 200 bags. So that's what I use. What is my favorite crochet project? Baby blankets and accessories. Baby blankets, beanies, headbands, baby sweaters. I've done just a handful. I don't do too much. Well, for myself, I do have a lot of like very meshy tops that I like. I like some of the like capelets. I don't do a lot of sweaters only because here in Florida, there's really no need. And even in the winter time, it's not really winter. It's more like a spring or fall in other areas of the States. And I just hate to see them just hanging and not being used. So I try to do things that are going to be used. I don't like making things just for the heck of making them, even though sometimes I kind of try to test myself to see what I can do. But I really like to do things that I can actually wear, gift that the person's going to actually be able to wear and enjoy. There's things that I have made that are like tests for other people, which is fine. I don't mind doing that. But like for myself, I like to just work on things that I'm going to be able to gift or use myself. Everybody's saying hi to each other. So yeah, I got quite a few questions about the bags. Now you know. For those that are not here, hopefully they'll see the video and do a playback, and they'll see that I spoke about the bags. I'm telling everybody who's asking me where to get them, but um, they wanted to know exactly, what is it? Is it resealable? How does it work? So yes, Samantha, I have tried Mosaic. In fact, I have one here that it's my everlasting project. It's a blanket and it's made out of acrylic and it's quite warm. I do have a couple other small pieces of mosaic that I don't have here. Awesome. Thank you, Sanita, for posting that for spring. That's awesome. And for Journey as well. I appreciate you. You're the best. I saw the pictures of your son's graduation. That's awesome. No, it wasn't. I think it was the graduation, but also you guys went on vacation, and I was watching. I'm looking at over the pictures. Seems like you guys had a blast. Let me see what else. You guys can ask me anything. So let me really quickly share with you. I was bad today, and I went back to Hobby Lobby today for just 2 seconds, and I'll show you why. I mean, I was going just for 2 seconds and ended up picking up some other stuff. So I got this yarn. This is from Hobby Lobby. This is when I went originally and got myself all loaded up with the clearance stuff. This is the Tweed Indeed, and it's a beautiful blue with little specks. And so I got 5 of these, 5 of the blue one. And I was going to use 4 for a blanket, and this one I was going to use for a beanie, and whatever was left over, just add it to the blanket, make it a little bit longer, or maybe a border for it. And so, and then I was able to only get 4 of the pink, which is basically the same yarn, only in pink with little flexes. So I went to my other Hobby Lobby, who finally put their stuff on clearance on Saturday, which is where I loaded up with all the stuff and got another one. So that was my only reason to go, is to get one of these. Just one. You think I could leave Hobby Lobby with just one? Raven, I can only imagine. Listen, I really did tell myself this year I'm only going to get a handful of yarn that I wanted. And when I walked in and realized the sugar wheel cotton had just been marked down and it was all still there, I made some damage. I did. My husband looked at me and he goes, I thought you were just coming for a few. It's like, I can't let this pass up. I'll take it. I'll buy it. It's one of the yarns that I use the most, so I'm fine. But if anybody else out there wants it, wasn't able to get it from other areas, other states, other locations, I'm more than happy to send some. Yeah. Yeah, Hobby Lobby, their yarn is really nice. They have a lot of variety, which is what I like about them. They do use a 30% every other week, I think it is, or every other 2 weeks. I'm not sure. But their annual clearance is the best. So, so yeah, I went for one of these, so I could have 5 and 5. And let me move this over. Don't fall. So I ended up getting one of these because, and this is my OCD kicking in, because I had 6 of the bone. Is it bone? It's called, yeah, bone. This is it's called Pima Suprema, which is just Pima cotton. So I had 6 of this bone, and I had 5 of this charcoal. Now, do you think I could just stay with the 5 charcoal? No, Brenda needed to find one more, so she would have 6 and 6, and there was my OCD kicking in. So now I have 6 and 6. Now I feel complete. So, yeah, it's an illness. It's a sickness. So now I have 6 charcoal and 6 of the bone. Now I feel good. Yes. I know, right? Go figure. So I got the one pink. I got the one gray. And then I ran across this, which is a white. This is a tweed indeed also, but this is a white, and it's got little tweeds of little fluorescent flecks. And I had seen this one when I went to get the yarn the other day, but I didn't pick it up. Of course, I had to grab whatever they had, which is a total of 4. Now I feel incomplete because I should have five. But I'm not going to go searching for it. I'm just going to do with the four, and that's it. Judy, I understand, honey. I understand. There's moments too where I'm just looking and I'm drooling and I'm like, I can't afford to buy any right now. Did I miss somebody, Nisi? Hi, Nisi, says Chris. Sanita, that was, yeah. OCD was no yarn left behind. I cleaned out the shelf. Oh my God. I did that with the sugar wheel cotton. I got just about everything they had on clearance except some that I was able to get at a different Hobby Lobby before my Hobby Lobby put in their clearance. I was able to get four of the mustard seed sugar wilcon and one green one of the mint green. That's all they had left, so I took that. So when I went to my Hobby Lobby, and they had just marked down the sugar wilcon on Saturday, I took everything except the one that I had gotten at the other store. Sanita is like, this is all coming home with me. OCD kicked in, no yarn left behind. Rivet says, well, you can never have too much yarn though, especially if it's on clearance. How can you not if you have the money? That's absolutely right. Especially the fact that the price is so outstanding. I mean, $1.49. The yarn, I mean, it's even better than going to the dollar store because the dollar store yarn, yes, I've used it. Yes, it's nice, but the yardage in it is not that much. In fact, let me show you the sign that my husband made for me. Hold on a second. Well, he made this sign. You see, he even says it's not hoarding if it's yarn. So he's okay with it. Yes. Well, Yarn Bee is the brand for a Hobby Lobby, and then like this one is Yarn Bee, and underneath you see it says Tweed Indeed. So they have Yarn Bee is their brand, and then Tweed Indeed would be like their sub brand. It's like saying Red Heart, Super Savo, or Red Heart. I don't know the different brands of Red Heart because I don't buy much of Red Heart. But basically, this is the main Hobby Lobby brand, and then these are the sub brands, and then usually they post the color right below it. Right, Raven? Yeah, we've been married 33 years. I think at this point, we're in for the long haul. He ain't going on anywhere. He's not going anywhere. He's staying put right here. If he ever threatens to leave me, I'm gonna tie his behind up and into the chair. He's not going anywhere. I'm gonna pull one of those misery, like the movie Misery type. No, I wouldn't do that. I would not do that. But nah, we've been married. We got married when I was 19. He was 20. We have two kids together. We've been together 33. I'm married 33 years together. 35 years. You want the signs, Anita? send me your email and we can work something out if you want one. Yeah, right. We're not getting rid of him. Listen, when you get married as young as we did, we grew up together. We went through a lot of heartaches together, and at this point, I would not want to start again with anybody else. he tolerates my madness, and I tolerate his, and that's just fine. I want to ask you guys. your honest opinion about something. Let me come back over here and grab this. These are some these are some key um key holders. One of those key holders that he just made. This is for my brother-in-law, but he made me one that is, well, for you guys that don't know, my husband and I also have a landscaping company, so he has a lot of keys for a lot of clients and properties. So we had to make one of these that is like this big with like it's got like 14 different pegs for keys. And so he made some smaller ones for his family for Father's Day. This one's his brothers. Yeah, his older brothers. And then one over there for his brother-in-law. And then we made one for his father who came yesterday Sunday and his younger brother. So, but I wanted it's hoarding even if it's yard. Hi, Mama Chayway. How are you? We've just been chatting for a while. I just did an impromptu live and just kind of hanging with my homies, rolling with the homie. My husband crochets and does all kinds. Oh, that's awesome! So he's a keeper. Yes, absolutely. Cooks and clean for sure. Raven, do not even let him go. Do like me. If he ever gives you the slightest hint that he's gonna walk out the door, you tie him down like a rope, like cattle, and do not let him go anywhere. So I was gonna ask you guys your feedback. Okay, I saw these hooks and I love the way they look. I think they're very pretty. I hate them. And once again, it's not the hook, it's the way that I hold my yarn. Yeah, Raven. Do not let him go. Do not let him go. Beg and plead, tie him like cattle, but do not let him go. Everybody's saying hi, Mama J-Way. Thank you. Thank you. If I show you the one he made for me is huge. Well, I actually had him make it because I was tired of seeing all the keys on top of the counter. Because we remodeled the house and changed the floors and painted the entire house, and we took out the old keychain holder, which was way too small anyways, and so we didn't put it back. So we had to make a new one, and so I made him make me one that was big enough to fit all his keys. Is Sandrine here? If Sandrine's here, welcome, Sandrine. I haven't seen you in a while, honey. Actually, you sent me something on Instagram that was quite funny. So, anyways, so these hooks from Hobby Lobby, I saw them. I think it was Our Beautiful V that had gone to Hobby Lobby and picked up a couple of these, and I thought they were so pretty, and they are pretty. I'll tell you what I don't like. I don't like the fact that this rubber part is very sticky. And we work with yarn, so we constantly have fibers everywhere. Immediately, as the moment I took it out, I felt the smoothness of it go away and all the little fibers sticking to it. That's one thing that I don't care for. It is. Oh, Sandrine, I didn't know that. So Dreamy is Sandrine. You see, guys, this is how I need to get back into lives more often. I'm starting to miss out on the changes, and they're very pretty. They really are. But the way that I hold my hook and the way that I crochet, it doesn't work for me. You did, you did bears crocheting critters, yeah. Like right now, I'm touching it and I can feel the fibers, from the yarn because I was just touching yarn, and now it's. I mean, I didn't even get to use it because I grabbed them to use them, And I just did one stitch and I said, no, this is not for me. And I put them aside. So they're really pretty. I love the colors. I think if I were Hobby Lobby and I were in their product department, I would stay with the colors and maybe choose a different material for this instead of this rubberized handle, which is supposed to, it is comfortable on the hand. Um, right, Colleen? Exactly. It's sticky. And it's, I think it just creates more, what's the word I'm looking for? More resistance. So I think it ends up being harder on your hand. Yeah, very sticky. Mama J, wait, that's a new one. Furry hooks. That's one that you never know that may come out. Hooks with the furry handle for the comfort of your hand during the winter season. But yeah, beautiful hooks. Don't like the material. They feel, like I said, sticky. You're right. Um, I don't know, but I'm glad that I'm not the only one who feels that way. I kind of felt guilty because they're so pretty, and this portion of it feels okay. I don't like another thing is that you see where it's got the the size, the 5 millimeter. This is actually embossed in. So if you're crocheting and you're a person who sticks their hook in all the way, it's going to probably catch on it's going to probably catch on these little letters. I don't know. I think they had good intentions, but to me, it just didn't quite fit the bill. What if you put clear? That's not a bad idea. Maybe if I spray it with hmm, like a clear polish or something. I'm gonna have to try that. You know what I was thinking? In fact, I was thinking of dipping it into acrylic. You know the acrylic mix? Well, I used to have it. I haven't done any, and it's damaged now. Where you have the, let me see, like resin, like do a resin mix and just kind of dip it. I'm gonna try that. Except my resin is no good. I have to buy a new one. I haven't used it in over a year and I need to throw it out. But yeah, sticky. Mama J, I love it. Sticky snaggy hooks. No, thank you. That would work too, right? I think if I dip them in resin, baby, I think the rice is ready. If you want to eat, if you dip it in resin and just let it dry, I'm gonna try that. That's a great idea. I mean, if I can get this part at least working for me, I can tolerate everything else. This is the part that's the hardest for me to work with. Yes, Colleen, for sure. Like resin, just put it in there, let it dry, maybe a second coat. I think that would work. You okay? Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Yes, yes. I'm gonna do that. I'm going to do that. I just have to get new resin because I don't want. I'm afraid of using the one that I have now because I have a feeling it's no good. Linda Simpson, hi, sweetie. How are you? I know. I'm surprised you're even here. Hugs to you. Have a good night. Sending lots of love, hugs, kisses from Central Florida, from hot, sticky Central Florida. I know it's probably hot and sticky in your neck of the woods too. I'm so happy to see you. Now go off to bed because I know it's super late in your side of town. I'm surprised you're still up. I decided to do an impromptu. I didn't see any other lives going on, and I saw a message from Jeannie that she was canceling a live tonight. I'm not sure if she was doing a tutorial or what she was doing, a craft night or whatever. But I figured, you know what? Let me just jump in for a little bit to see who decides to join me. And lo and behold, look at me, got 16 folks right now watching, which is great. I of course I used to have much more before, but this is the first live I've had in over a year. So I'm very thankful and grateful for all the people who are here watching and all the thumbs that I've received. Yeah, yeah, Raven, that's probably true. In fact, if I sand it down, mm, no, I won't be able to fix it if I sand it down. I think what I would do is probably maybe even with the rest and just put a little bit the to fill the void from the letters and the numbers, and that may help. Thank you, Linda. You too. Have a blessed night, honey. Sweet dreams. And stay cool. Yeah, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think that's a great idea. If I show you the resin that I have, I mean, even just looking at it from here, it's like turned yellow. Well, one is, it's a 50-50 mix. So one of the mix is clear, the other one has turned yellow. And it's probably because in this room too, this in my office, the sun comes through in the afternoon and it gets really hot in this room. Bye, sweet Linda. So I want to give you guys also a heads up. I ordered these sample packs. Don't tell my husband. I ordered these sample packs from Moya Yarns. I don't know if you guys know Moya Yarn, but they're from South Africa. And the website is africayarns.com. And I did an email. I keep saying email because that's all I work, emails. I'm constantly answering emails. But I did a video, two videos two videos ago, not the last one I did, but the one prior, and it was an unboxing of Moya Yarn. And in that video is the website for it. And I bought 3 different sample packs that I can't wait to receive, and I can't wait to share with you guys. You guys are going to love them. I'll give you a little bit of these are a little bit. Let me see if I have them here. These are little samples that they have sent me with my last order. My yarn just fell behind the desk. Thankfully, it's in a bag, so nothing will happen to it. So these are little samples that they send me. Well, they have a pack. You know how Ship J's, Shape J's, uh, you know what I'm talking about. They have the big box with the different samples of some of the different type yarns they have. Well, they have the different sample boxes for the different types, and they have all these different colors. So basically, it's the same thing. So um, they come with these little rolls, and I got 3 different sample packs, and I just can't wait. Oh my God, Joe, how are you? God bless. Hey, Brenda Lund, how are you? Nice to see you. Yes, so I should be getting that, I would hope, within a couple of weeks. It is coming from South Africa, and it does take a little bit longer than the norm, than from coming from Europe or Denmark or Turkey. It does take much longer. So once that comes in, I can't wait to share that with you guys. My husband don't know. But he'll be fine because he made me the sign. Thank you, Sanita, for sharing Joe's link. Sanita's on the ball today. She was going to bed, but no, she's become my secretary tonight. She's my assistant. She is copying links and sharing links with everybody. That's awesome. Colleen is saying hi to Joe. My curiosity makes me wonder how the process of putting out a new hook works with these big stores. How did they handle that? It's so sticky, get chosen. I know. Shoot, Lion Brand took 2 months. Really? Well, I guess it really all depends on weather and just I know that working in HR, it's been really difficult sometimes to find to fill certain positions. So I can only imagine it's everywhere. Like my husband says, yes, yes, Ray. My husband says the same thing. He would never say, I think you have enough yarn. You need to stop buying. I mean, I went through this whole year without buying any, trying to use up what I had, and I've used quite a bit, so I had to replenish. But he also knows a good sale when he sees it, and he knows like the yarn from Hobby Lobby and the sale that we go through this time of year. He knows it's too good to pass up. Even if I end up giving it away in giveaways or gifting it, is still a great deal. Yeah. Yeah, Colleen, Raven, and me are all on the same page. I don't know how Hobby Lobby got it passed to do these hooks, but I'm sure there's a lot of people out there who enjoy them, even if they have sticky handles, even if it's gotten, I don't know, furry from the fibers of the yarn. I'm sure there's people who like them, the softness of them, especially people who have issues with their hands. I know I do. But like I said, for some reason I've become very, very this has become my hook of choice recently. Aside from my own, of course, which I make hooks as well, and I like my own hooks. In fact, I had a couple that somebody ordered. I hope I don't knock anything else out. Somebody had placed an order, and thankfully I don't collect funds or send anything out until I don't, I usually collect funds once the hooks are done. And I had not collected the funds. And once the hooks were ready, and I reached out to the lady to let her know they were ready, and she didn't reply. She didn't reply. I waited. Maybe she was on vacation. Send another email, nothing. And to this day, she never responded. So I'm assuming she changed her mind, which is totally fine. Hooks never go to waste. So I had made a 5.5 millimeter hook, and these are the ones that I make, and these are smooth, and so they're not sticky. This one's a 6.5. It's the red, white, and blue, and these are colors that she had wanted, that she had chosen, and then a purple one, 6.0, and this one was a 5.5. So yeah, so these yes, Raven. I mean, it, I truth be told, I don't need the yarn, but my favorite hook, mm, I used to like boy a lot. I I think it really all depends to what I'm making and the type of yarn I'm using. The Susan Bates I'm really enjoying, but I have to say that my favorite usually go to yarn is Prim or the Hobby Lobby Prim like hooks. I'll show you. So Prim, this is my favorite hook, and it's once again it's because of my hand. And this is, I think, the material that they were trying to achieve, except this is not sticky. Clover Amore. What is the name of the favorite hook? The one, oh, this one. This is Susan Bates. It's a Susan Bates soft hook. Yeah, Susan Bates soft hook. Let me see. Just the glare hits it. So, but it's your typical Susan Bates head. The only difference is that it's a little bit longer, and it's got this soft, and it's not soft. It is a hard plastic, but it's very smooth and very easy to hold. And because I hold like a pencil, it actually fits me perfectly well. Same thing with this. Same thing with this. Same thing with this. This not so much. Yeah, this is Susan Bates soft. I think if you pull it up in Amazon, Susan Bates soft, they'll come up. And I think they only have 4.0, 4.5, 5.0, 5.5, and 6.0. I have not seen any. No, I'm lying. I think they do have a 3.5. So, but I don't think they have anything high bigger than a 6.0. Yes, to get it back to the Moya yarn. So I ordered these sample packs. One has like 90 something samples, the other one has like 40 something, and the other one's got like 60 something. So I just can't wait to see them because they have the most beautiful colors. They're all hand dye yarn, cotton hand dye yarn. Some are 100% cotton, others are 50 bamboo and 50 cotton, and they're just so gorgeous. The colors are so gorgeous. Now in Instagram, I put a picture today of a baby blanket that I did for another coworker of mine. The baby's name is Oliver. He was just born this month, and they took him to his first baby visit. The first uh, doctor visit. Like, they usually let him go home, and then they have to bring him back for a couple shots. And so he sent me a picture because he was using his the baby blanket, and it's so cute. So I posted that and in my Instagram, and I'm waiting for my niece to call me because she just had a baby too, very almost around the same time as this Oliver, and she also named her baby Oliver. And she's gonna say, "And Brenda, that's not Oliver," and I'll say, "That's not your Oliver, but that is my coworker's Oliver." I guess Oliver is a popular name this year. You see, I've never bought any clover hooks. Now, I would not doubt that if I purchase a clover hook, because I know there's quite a few different ones, I'm sure I'll probably fall in love with them as well. So, guys, what do you think? I'm thinking that with these little sample packs that I get, I think I'm gonna do like granny squares and make something with that. Good night, Lashera. Thanks for hanging out with us for a while. I'm gonna be heading out in a few minutes too. It's getting down. It's 7:30 my time, and I haven't had dinner yet. I think I'd just jump on. Not sure if it was gonna people were gonna be here to hang out with me, so I'm just kind of glad all you guys are here. Maribel is saying good night to Lashera, but let's do. How about we do a little giveaway? You guys want to give away? So I'm going to give away. Let's say one of these hooks, a 5.5 millimeter hook, and I'll choose some yarn. And we have 11 people right now. See, that's why it's good to stay on. From There's 11 people right now, and the according to what I'm seeing here. So I'm going to mark the chat. So don't put anything. Let's see if I can find my cursor here. Okay. Mark it. And bye, Lashera. So I'm going to mark it again really quick just to make sure. And I'm going to think of a number between 1 and 11. There's 1 to 12 now. There's 12 people according to what I'm seeing. I'm going to write the number. I already did. Pen's being put away. And starting, wait, 1 number per person, okay? And if nobody has it, then we can go again. You can go ahead and get going. Start now. Stop. Maribel is hooked. Just got it. Here's the number. Number 7. Maribel, you have my email, BrendaTheNewBeakerShare@gmail.com. I think I probably even have your address, but you guys want to do another one? You guys want to do another really quick one? Okay. Let me put Maribel on this name, on this number. And she gets the blue hook, and I'll pick some yarn for her. And how about we do the red, white, and blue hook that's coming up 4th of July? And let me go ahead and write another. We have 11 people. I just wrote the number. I'm going to mark the chat. Don't put anything yet. Okay, once again, from 1 to 11, put one number, go ahead and go. Keep going, keep going, keep going. I'll tell you to keep going until I see the number, okay? That way we don't have to keep stopping and going. Keep going. Keep on going. I still don't see the number. Keep going. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Keep going. Keep going. Oh my goodness. Keep going. Stop. Raven got number 10. So first one with the number 10. That's the number that I put. Can't you see it right there? So Raven, you guys know, I'll put it Raven. So you get the red, white, and blue hook. And I'll also pick some yarn for you. I'll try for it to match. And that's my email. Send me your addresses just to make sure. Maribel, I may have your address, but just to be on the safe side, make sure you send it to me. And that way I can get your packages out sometime this week. Guys, this was a lot of fun. Thank you so much for joining me. I didn't really think anybody was going to be, well, I haven't been on for so long. I didn't know how many people would jump on, but I had a blast with you guys. And maybe I'll jump on and again, really soon. I'll just do these impromptu kind of lives. I'll see who's on and who isn't. I don't like to interfere with other people's lives or take people away. So I'll try to do it when people are not going live, or at least the ones that I know. And but thank you guys. I appreciate you. I want you guys to have a blessed evening. Well, some of you guys are already asleep. Others may be in a morning or noon, afternoon, whatever it is. Have a blessed day. I love you guys. God bless each and every one of you guys. And when I see you soon, peace from the Yarny Cave. Bye, guys. Stay cool. Love ya. This is great. And I'm going to end my stream. Come back and see me, y'all. Bye.